Hi, this is Yesterday's Moose production. Today we're going to be playing NES Classic, and the game that we're going to be playing with NES Classic is this one. That's right, it's Luigi Brothers, and I just wanted to let that music play. Now, wait, why is it Luigi Brothers? Well, because I'm going to be playing as Luigi throughout the entire game. This is beginning a series of games where I play Super Luigi Brothers as Luigi as much as possible. Now, just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the start menu here and continue a save. And the reason for that is because I was playing this game a little bit before I started recording, and I got a high score. And as you can see, that high score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. Now that was a complete coincidence. I wasn't even paying attention to my score, so it's kind of funny. And with that out of the way, I'll go ahead and start here. And the first thing that I want to do is get rid of Mario. Now the reason also that I'm playing as Luigi is because I like Luigi better as a character. I feel that he's gotten a bum rap and has been overshadowed by Mario. I also like his color scheme a little bit better. I really liked in the North American version of Super Mario Bros. 2 that Luigi was given his own characteristics. I liked the way that he did a flutter jump. I would always use him when I was playing. And I'm glad that they continued that style for him in Super Mario 3D World. I haven't had a chance to play Super Mario 3D Land. In Super Mario 3D World, Luigi had the same funny flutter jumping, and I like that. Now when I play this game, I'm going to try to get a high score, even though I don't really need to get a high score at all, but I'm going to try my best to do that. And one way to do that is to collect the coins, and you get those by defeating enemies, as you may have already noticed. Also, you can get score multipliers by defeating a bunch of enemies in a row. Once I get into the I'll be able to do that a little bit better. Oops. Now I should be able to get this. In later bonus rounds, I believe you have less time. Alright, perfect. 3,000 points. Believe me, that bonus round gets a lot difficult as time goes... a lot more difficult as time goes on. Now here we start to go after these crabs. As you can see, these crabs take 2 hits to take out instead of 1, which makes them a little bit more difficult. But also, I'm going to try to hit that POW and see if I can flip a whole bunch of ones and show the point multiplier. There we go. That's actually good because I wanted to get the coins. When you defeat the last enemy, you don't have a chance to get the coins anymore. There we go. This game does require a little bit of concentration. There's just some information that I wanted to pull up on my computer here. So hopefully I won't die while I'm trying to pull up that information. The information that I'm trying to pull up is information about this game. Because I have tried to start a series where I play games and share information that I've been able to find online about the game that I'm playing, in what I like to call Let's Play and Learn. At this point, I have no idea how people are liking it, whether they are liking it or not, because I haven't really received any feedback about it. And it's probably because I only have 56 subscribers, according to the internet. That being said, it's also worth mentioning that I now have over 21,000 views, which I think is pretty cool. Now sure, some sites have millions and millions of views, or I should say some YouTube channels have millions and millions of views, but I did not think for one moment that I would have this many views. So thank you to everybody who's been watching my videos and has contributed to that over 21,000 views. Most of them are on games that I didn't think would get a lot of attention. And I guess that just goes to show you can't really predict what will be popular and what won't be. Oh, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh, that was way too close for comfort. I really want to read off this information here, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're being hit by a fireball as well as a crab. Now, this is where things start getting serious. You have these enemies which jump around, making it harder for you to take them out. And eventually we'll have a combination of different enemies. You'll have these enemies as well as the turtles and the crabs, so it's going to get pretty crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can read this off before I die. This game was created by Shigeru Miyamoto as well as Gunpei Yokoi. They were the two lead programmers on this game as well as Donkey Kong. That's interesting, I didn't really know that about the game. This game was released in 1993, and apparently it takes place in the sewers of New York. And I guess it's kind of hard to tell, it looks just like a generic sewer, I guess. So there are 4 enemies. There's a shell creeper, the side stepper, fighter fly, and slip ice? Yeah, slip ice, I guess. That makes sense. It's kind of like this robot that makes the ground turn into ice. Now, if I didn't read those properly, I apologize. I find it's hard to read my notes while I'm playing and trying to avoid all these enemies, because it's getting more difficult now. Now, the cool thing about the coins is you can collect them. Oh, run away again, run away. You can collect the coins by hitting the bottom of the ground, which I guess is how that started in the original Luigi Brothers, or Super Luigi Brothers, I should say. You can also get rid of the fireballs if they touch the ground and you hit the ground on the bottom. Then that will get rid of the fireball. There we go. See, this is always the same pattern. If you follow that pattern, you'll always be able to pass the bonus stage and get 100%. Oh, this time I got 5,000 points. This next note, I'll just have to read verbatim. Forgive me, I want to concentrate a little bit here. There we go. Collect some coins. Oh, there's those slip ice robots. You want to get them before they have a chance to turn the ground into ice. They're also a way of getting additional points. Oh, that didn't turn out so well. Go, 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 go. Ha ha. Oh, good. Okay, the element of combating enemies from below was introduced by Yokoi. After observing that it would make sense because of the multiple floors. And originally, you could defeat the enemies just by hitting them from the bottom, but Miyamoto thought that'd be too easy, so that's why they brought in the element of, oh no, I died, oh. That's why they brought in the element of having to knock them off of the stage. Well, this is fun. Wow, I didn't realize this game required so much concentration. I guess it's quite different from playing the game and then trying to comment on the game. Now I'm gonna stop and get these coins here. Oh, I could have taken out that crab. I didn't know that there would be another crab. That's okay. Time to run away. If it isn't already apparent, this part of the stage here where you're not exactly, well, when you're behind the pipe, sort of, is a safe zone, except for when fireballs come out. As far as enemies are concerned, it's a safe zone, but the fireballs can still get you if you happen to linger around there too long. Okay, I should have enough time to get that enemy there. Good. Whew. Okay, so the idea of hitting enemies from below is also how they came up with the idea of a turtle enemy. And I would say that's probably one of the most iconic enemies, and the fact that it carried over from this game to Super Luigi Brothers is also quite a fascinating thing to know, or at least observe. Oh, get him. Ah, good. Personally, I think it's always interesting to know where... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's always interesting to know where certain ideas originated from. And I strongly suspect at this point I won't be able to beat my high score. But we'll see. The game's not over yet. Oh. Oh, that was close. Too close. Well, there's a little bit more information that I could read about this game, but it's really not that relevant or important, to be completely honest. Plus, it's pretty distracting. Just that, okay, the one bit of information is that uh, the profession of the main characters changed because of the setting in this game. In the previous game, the profession was a carpenter, whereas now the profession is a plumber, for obvious reasons, seeing that there's all these pipes around. So that's good to know. That's interesting how that came about. I mean, for all this time, we could be playing as a carpenter. That would be interesting. In some alternate reality, there's an entire game, uh, like Super Carpentry Brothers or something. That would be kind of interesting to play. I wouldn't mind being able to take a look into that reality and seeing what that's about. Maybe it's the same reality where Jar Jar Binks was the best character in the Star Wars series, and people were like, wow, we didn't know what Star Wars was all about until that Jar Jar Binks character. That really defined things for us. That would have been awesome. Oops. This last guy is going to be hard to take out. There we go. Okay. It seems like he's just getting faster and faster. Good. Okay. That makes things a little bit easier. Bonus? I wasn't really keeping track, it just felt like there should be a bonus round, and just turned out that I happened to be correct. And there you go. 100%. How many points this time? 5,000 points. I get probably 5,000 points from this point on. Oh, and I haven't really been using the POW block for anything. Maybe I'll take advantage of that. It's funny, I think I'm slightly better at this game than I am at Super Luigi Brothers. Maybe it's because this game is easier, not by skill level, but just in the way that it's controlled. You only really have left, right, and jump. Whereas in Luigi Brothers, you have run, run, jump, duck, break bricks, stuff like that. Oh, I just broke my high score. That's good. I like that. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it, but I did it. Ooh, I guess I should be getting that crab. But if you leave them for too long, they flip themselves back over. And then it becomes too dangerous. Yeah, much like that. That would have been too dangerous to try to go after the enemy. Now maybe I'll be able to use the POW block. One, two, three. Oh, there's another guy. Okay, I should just hit that enemy again. Flipping the enemy back over will prevent it from getting angry, so to speak. That's when they change color and they start going faster and have an angry look in their eyes. If you want to prevent that from happening, you can just hit the enemy back over again. And that'll prevent them from becoming really angry. I don't think you get extra lives in this game. As far as I can tell, I haven't been able to get any extra lives. So once you run out of lives, that's it. Which, admittedly, is a little sad. I wouldn't mind it if I could extend the gameplay by adding an extra life here or there. Okay, get him. Oh, dangerous. May as well hit that guy again. That sound of turning the ground to ice is very familiar. It's a sound effect that has been used in other Nintendo games. Looks like I'm onto my last life here. Like, I'm pretty sure I heard that noise in Punch-Out. But that's really no surprise. I'm sure sound effects were recycled for a lot of different games. And I wonder if anyone has gone through the entire library of Nintendo sounds and compared them, or at least made a list of what games they're used for. But, I mean, if it wasn't a audio file, how would you really describe a sound like bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop, badoof, badoof, rom, 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 something like that? I think there should be one more crab. Something tells me it's not going to come out. Oh, I got all of them. Oh, it's a firefly, okay. Oh, and a crab. Oh. Turn the ground to ice. Things are getting more difficult now. Everything's getting faster. Oh. Okay, get that guy. Oh no. That was a little risky. Sometimes using the wraparound screen can be beneficial. Oh no! Oh, one little mess like that. No bonus. But hey, I'm on phase 19. That's got to count for something. By the way, in Super Luigi World 3D, you can also play as Luigi in a version of this game. Oh, that's dangerous. And I have played that a bit, and it also has save states, which makes things a lot easier. Of course, this version, there's 4 save states. It's also probably worth mentioning that I'm going to try to get an SNES Classic. There's a game store near my house where I was able to get the NES Classic. So I've pretty much been asking them about the SNES Classic. At this point, there aren't any pre-orders for the game, at least as for, I was going to say at least as far as I know, but that's definitely the case. They have not allowed me to pre-order it. They haven't received any word from Nintendo on that. Plus, I also live in Canada, and things tend to work slightly differently here from in the States. So if something becomes available in the States for pre-order, that doesn't necessarily mean that it will be available in Canada. Oh, 178,600 points. That was a pretty good run. Oh, and we get the fun music again. So I think that was a pretty good run. And I got to blabber on about a bunch of things. So hopefully I will get a SNES Classic in the future. But for now, hey, at least I have my NES Classic to keep me busy. So with that being said, I'm also have recorded myself playing Super Luigi Brothers, as well as Super Luigi Brothers 2, and a few worlds in Super Luigi Brothers 3. So you can look forward to those coming out soon. And at this point, I'll go ahead and end the video. So thank you very much for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moose production, and I'll see you next time.